Again, if this last sentence is true, it's the greatest sentence we've ever seen. What is up, everybody? It is Jake back with the MF Film Room. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to be up to date on all things EA college football, hit that red subscribe button. Remember, I'm running a special right now. If I can get to 1,000 subs by July 14th at midnight, I'm going to be giving out a free deluxe copy of the game, Xbox or PlayStation. So hit that red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win automatically. And if you already got the game, you're going to get $100 cash. Hit the like button as well and follow me on Twitter/X. That fame is growing. If you like college football content, go subscribe to my other channel, Master Football with Jake Posey, link in the description. But enough about all that EA college football content. Let's go. All right, guys, we are just finished up here. It is Memorial Day, and again, remember all those who served. Memorial Day is very important, but I wanted to make sure that I could go through this because it's been a little too quiet on the EA college football front this last weekend. I had a couple of videos that came out, one discussing, Madden players and the community and AI in the future games, a couple of things like that. I got a couple of videos. I've got lots of videos kind of planned coming out. However, I know that official EA communications have been a little lax since that reveal about a week and a half ago. So right now, apparently, there's going to be a big drop today. So this video is going to be releasing pretty early in the morning because, like I said, this video could be completely irrelevant by any second now, depending upon when that information comes out. There was a leak yesterday on Reddit that we need to discuss, but first, a video from Mike Straw. This video from Mike Straw, it was a pretty quick video here, but it had one very important nugget to discuss. It was talking about Road to Glory, whether or not it was going to have, he even said, is it going to be like a Spike Lee produced joint? And he said, no, it's probably not going to be a situation where you have, a fight with your girlfriend and you have to make decisions and there's a lot of interviews. It's more so going to be based around you being in high school and then you being in college and then you going pro from there. So, like I said, no Spike Lee production as his words from Mike Straw. But speaking about that leak on Reddit, here it is. So from Is EA Sports College Football Out, they had this thing that says, a grain of salt, but wow, if true. They said a big information dump coming tomorrow, aka today for you guys. So it says right here, my brother is a senior marketing staffer at EA, and he told me that he's going to be huge information drop tomorrow. Part of the reveal will be a team builder update. We will now be able to create and customize up to 120 different teams and stadiums. 120 teams. Just like before, we'll have control of every detail, logos, uniform, stadium design. That's important. That's one thing I've been talking about for a while. Stadium sounds and mascot creation. The customization options are so deep that no team will ever look or play the same unless you want them to. Detailed coach creation, edit your coach's past, such as awards, records, employment history, etc. More intuitive coaching philosophies which affect every aspect of on-field play. Continuing on here, it says the Dynasty mode is also going to be far deeper than anyone's anticipating. EA has poured an insane amount of detail into this, making it richly immersive experience. This mode isn't just about playing games, it's about managing every aspect of your team and franchise. A deeper scouting system, scouting poorly negatively affects your coach standing and job security. You can also negotiate contracts and manage team morale. Poor team morale can cause players to transfer if their needs are not met. Every decision you make is crucial to your success. The multi-year development process allowed developers to build a game that's incredibly complex and refined. This isn't going to feel like Madden or any other sports game you've played. Real-time sideline interactions, dynamic crowd behavior, etc. The level of detail and realistic gameplay will make you feel like you're part of a living, breathing sports universe. That's pretty much the rundown for now. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. That's what they're going to reveal any second now? That is too good to be true. And if you said it was too good to be true, you'd probably be right because it was instantly deleted by the guy who made it. So this right here says that this guy dropped all that, didn't say a word in the comments, and then dipped. Boom, deleted. Big information dump coming tomorrow. And there's a lot of theories here about what was going on there. We are going to discuss those right now in this video to see, again, where there's smoke, there's fire. What are you interested in these ideas? How would they implement these ideas? Let's get going. So the most interesting ones here were these team builder leaks. And you'll see over here, I've got these 4 quotes up top and then the 4 ideas I have below them. So these leaks here, customize 120 different teams and stadiums. Again, that's huge. Stadium design is part of team builder. That's my quote. I kind of pulled it from there. No 2 teams will look alike unless you want them to. And that means probably lots of jersey options. So I'm thinking here on the team builder site, you'll probably be able to make 120 teams. Again, do you guys think this is going to be you make 120 teams on Team Builder profile or 120 teams you can download onto your console? Personally, I think that's probably just your team builder profile where you make 120 teams. Like again, not on the console, because what happens is this team builder is just creating a file to download to your Xbox. So you're not going to be able to edit them on your Xbox. You edit them on Team Builder. Probably how it's going to work there. I would think here that, and this is just a rough number, I believe that the previous game, NCAA 2014, you could download 12 teams and you only had 12 slots. You could buy more if you wanted to. But I'm thinking you're going to have at least 32 slots, because 32 slots for online Dynasty, that's the maximum amount of players to be in it. I'm thinking that's probably what it's going to be there. All right, these Dynasty Leaks are pretty cool here. Again, the huge one is, I would love the team builder. If you're actually able to edit the jerseys, edit the stadiums is the big one. I really wanted to edit the stadiums. The last game only had a couple different generic stadiums, so everything kind of looked the same there. But talking about these Dynasty Leaks here, so you can edit coaches' past, including awards, records, employment history, also more intuitive coaching philosophy. So is this going to be like, can you do specific year-by-year coaching history? He coached this year at this place. He had this many Heismans. He coached this year as offensive coordinator. He had this many All-Americans. Or is it going to be generic items? How many years is this head coach as an OC? How many is a DC? How many is a head coach? How many national titles? How many national Heisman trophies? Just kind of generic stuff there to build a generic profile. Again, if it's the really specific one, that'd be a lot of information to process. I'm probably thinking if it's going to happen, it'll be the more generic side of things. It also said manage every aspect of your team and franchise. Scouting poorly negatively affects your coaching standing and job security. Can also negotiate coach contracts, manage team morale. Poor team morale can cause players to transfer. I think for that last one there, it's going to operate probably the same way that operating with Madden. So again, it would be one of those things where, let's just say you have a short week. Are you going to rest your players, or are you going to work your players hard? If you rest them, they might, have higher morale. If you don't rest them, they'll have lower morale, something like that. Or maybe even more important, on Madden, they have the ability where it's like you have a number one receiver. He only gets 3 targets one day. He comes back and he's like, hey, man, I need to have more targets than this. You can either say, yep, I'll get you more targets, or no, that I won't. That feature, I'm guessing that feature is already in Madden. Bringing it over to EA College Football is probably going to be a relatively simple thing. And again, if it's one of those things where, let's just say, like, again, we talked about there, can you negotiate your coaching contracts? How intuitive is it going to be? If a higher level team offers your offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, or they offered a head coaching job to them, do you at your current school get buyout resources from that? That's how it kind of operates there. I mean, Auburn is famously paying, Liberty and 2 of their ex-head coaches to not coach where they were supposed to be. Again, that's neither here nor there. The last one here is it going to be one of those things where recruiting can save your job or lose it? Our boy Billy Napier at Florida, he's been kind of having a little bit of issue in terms of wins on the field, but he's been recruiting fantastically, except for the Jaden Rashada situation. Another really cool thing here was some of these miscellaneous items. Again, real-time sideline interactions, dynamic crowd behavior. A dynamic crowd, is it going to be empty when the home team is losing? Are they actually going to cheer at the right time during the play? Anything like that. I think that the cool thing here is, especially if it's sideline interactions, is going to be one of those things where, let's just say, the offense throws the ball towards their sideline, but the DB breaks it up. He's going to turn and talk trash to the sideline. Is it going to be something like that? Is it going to be on his sideline where he's going to celebrate that with them? What's going to happen like that? I think here, just to make sure we're all on the same page here, like I said, we're hypothesizing on these things. And again, any second here, all of this could be disproven because of hopefully that we're going to have a big information dump on Tuesday today. But some of the notable quotes here, the first 2 here kind of question the validity of it, but the last one here, if it's true, is going to be the greatest sentence in the history of the series. So the first 2 here, manage every aspect of your team and franchise. Okay, franchise is a specific game mode in Madden, as opposed to, he said it's not going to be like, Madden, although he mentioned, again, hopefully he means program. That's probably what he meant. But again, I don't know if this guy knows too much or not enough, but it's I'm getting kind of fishy vibes from this. It's been very specific information that is feasible for them to do, but whether or not they do it, we'll see. The next one here is scouting poorly negatively affects your coach standings and job security. So is that scouting poorly or recruiting poorly? So as an example, can you scout somebody? You don't scout you scout a right guard's jump ability. Is your coach standing going to go down? It's just, that's kind of weird verbiage there. Again, that's the reason why a lot of people, they said he posted it, he dipped, and then, he never commented on it. He's got some weird verbiage in here. Maybe I'm a little bit negatively biased in this situation. I have a negativity bias. Again, you guys tell me what you think. The next one here is, again, if this last sentence is true, it's the greatest sentence we've ever seen. So a multi-year development process allowed the developers to build a game that's incredibly complex and refined. We hope that's what it is. Again, you already know I'm upset at Ralphie. I'm upset at Arkansas State's fountain in the end zone. I'm upset at Syracuse's stadium for taking so long. But again, they're taking their time. Hopefully, that is the sign of good news. Whether or not it's 120 teams you can download or 60, it's not important. If they're putting a lot of time into the game, that's all that I care about. So we don't know if that person was clout chasing. We don't know if they actually had legitimate information. If they didn't, the cool thing is any second now, we are going to get the indication as to whether or not it was true or not. Again, those leaks, 120 teams on Team Builder. Is that on the website? Is that on your Xbox? Are we going to have the ability to edit your coach's past? Is it going to be one of those things where you can save your job if you're a really good recruiter? Lots of questions to ask based on those leaks, and we will get those answers any day now. All right, guys, get in the comments and let me know what you think. Personally, I think that there could be some true things to it. We'll see, because if they're true, then Homeboy's account was most definitely, he was connected. If it wasn't true, then he's just doing this for clout. But if he's doing it for clout, it's like, you only get clout if you are right. If it's not right, again, I don't know. It was shared a lot of places. Everything's up in the air. You guys tell me what you guys think. Also, remember, if we get to 1,000 subs by July 14th, I'm going to be getting the free deluxe edition of the game, Xbox or PlayStation, to one of my subs, or $100 cash if you already have the game pre-ordered. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys later. I am out.